Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? Let me know. We're using the chat in YouTube this morning. If you're one of my wolves from Wolfpack, we are not in the Discord. We are on YouTube right now. Can y'all hear me? Let's go. It's been a while, y'all. It's been a while since we've been on the tube. Since we've gotten a pre-market prep stream in, so it's good to be back. For those who have been following along, my dad did pass last week. I wasn't sure if I was going to be trading or how long it would take me to get back to trading, but the charts are calling to me, man. You know, for those who have been through personal loss, personal struggle like that, you know, the question's always, when do I come back? When do I come back and trade? You know, you don't want to come back when you're not ready. And the question for me is like, can I gauge price action objectively? That's always the question, okay? It's always the question. Can I gauge price action objectively? And right now I can. In fact, it's where I want to be. You know, I was talking to my students this week. I get a lot of solace from being here. So we're back. We're going to be doing a lot of streaming this year. We're going to be doing a lot of teaching, trading our asses off, just honoring my father and his legacy, which is one of hard work. His whole life, literally till the day he could not work physically, he worked his ass off. So in that vein, that's what this year is going to be all about. Just honoring my father through hard work and dedication to the craft of trading and to the teaching. So that is really what it comes down to this year. For those who are following along, all the messages of support, all the DMs and everything means so much more than you guys all know through such a difficult period of time. So that's what's going on. All right. We're back to weekly pre-market prep streams. We're going to be running 5 or 6 boot camps this year and dropping those dates in the next day or two. So there's a bunch of stuff going on. I'm pretty excited, you know, granted, coming off the back of really, really tough life events. That's life, right? That's life. And my dad just worked his ass off. That's what I'm going to do, you know? Markets don't care about you. Markets don't care about me. So that's the answer. As long as I can objectively sit here, gauge price action, that's all I need. Because of what happened with my dad, I have not been trading this year. You know, these are the first trades that I'm placing of the year. I've been back and forth between Phoenix, and that's life, y'all. That's life. So it feels really good to be back. First trade of the year for me was BFRG. Okay, I was buying it in the 340s, y'all. The 340s. I was buying BFRG 2 days ago. I only bought 2,000 shares in my first trade back. And I was telling myself to try to be kind of conservative, but as you can see, along with AI, the overall markets, y'all, since I've been gone, okay? Nvidia up to the 600s. We'll get to my scan in a second. Hold on. Nvidia in the 600s, right? Look at that move over the last few weeks. Massive move on Nvidia. SPY obviously new highs yesterday. New highs yesterday on SPY. Overall markets have been strong. Okay, small cap's been a little bit slower, you could say, just slightly, than it was kind of towards the end of 2020. Okay, 2023, I'm sorry. We're going to get into this morning scan here in a second. The biggest news in small cap has been your DWAC, okay? Trump's obviously back running. DeSantis just dropped out of the race. It's going to be Trump, right? It's going to be Trump. And because of that, we've seen DWAC just go nuts. I was fighting FOMO this week, not buying it in the 20s. Last week, I'm sorry. I was having some FOMO not buying it in the 20s, and Sure enough, 60. Fun, you guys. So I got shaken out of fun yesterday at 36 cents because I decided to chase, which is what happens, right? Which is what happens. But fun is a sympathy to DWAC. If you don't know what a sympathy play is, it's when one play moves off of the momentum of another play. Fun is one. Mark tried to do it yesterday a little bit. So kind of watch those. Obviously, if DWAC continues, we may see some continuation in Fun and Mark, but they also have done some offerings and stuff. So I'll still have eyes on those. It's just getting extended for me, okay? It's starting to get extended. Man, it's good to be back if y'all are just joining me. Yeah, it's good to be back. It's been a little while since we've been streaming. We're going to get back to the weekly streams for you guys here. Okay, let's get back to some scans. For those who aren't familiar, if you've never joined me with how I scan, it's a little bit different than some people. I like to scan low volume, low requirements so that I can see everything, right? So my requirements are 5% change, greater than 5% change, $50,000 volume when we're talking pre-market. Very little. There have been two themes for me lately. One's been DWAC and co, and then AI and the AI plays for the most part. We're talking small cap. That interests me the most. Okay? That interests me the most. Hey, if you guys are excited that I'm back, make sure to smash that like button. Can't be forgetting that. You can't be forgetting to smash the like. Come on, y'all. If you have any questions at any point during pre-market prep, let me know in the chat. Top percent gainers this morning, okay? Well, let's get back to the kind of themes of the week first of all, which were DATs. Sorry, not DATs. Sorry, 1 second. DWAC, Fun, right? Mark a little bit, but DWAC and Fun are the main two. For me, it's tough to chase this stuff, all right? DWAC's working on this kind of little breakout here. You can see it's working on this breakout right now as we speak. Rum, sorry, thank you, Minaj. Is that how you say your name? That's how Rum was another one. Rumble, okay? Everyone knows Rumble. Another one to keep an eye on. They're gapping up pretty big again this morning for now, okay? After dumping super hard early this morning pre-market, okay? No plans on Rum. Today's top percent gainers. Sorry, there's Rum. We also have to... yesterday we saw like your MRAI, right? MRAI had a push, 1 to 185. CXAI a little bit, okay? 1 to 160. MRAI. There were several other AI plays. Pretty much every AI play that I have on my list started popping off yesterday. I don't know if AI popped off at all, but pretty interesting, okay? Pretty interesting. That sector, I'll be watching AI sector again. What were the other AI tickers from yesterday? There were a bunch of them. Even GFAI was on my scan yesterday, so AI sector definitely worth a watch. Today's top percent gainers. We've got Phase, all right? Phase popping, floats 46 mil. Bottom bouncer, right? Bottom bouncer in terms of the macro. It's a bottom bouncer pattern for me. Here's Phase's IPO. We all know Phase, right? They're a gaming company, and they've just been like dilutive, and I don't know what they've been doing, but back to 15 cents again. Okay. don't know if they've done splits, but just a bottom bouncer off 15 cents. FaZe Clan and Rollbit announced multi-million-dollar esports sponsorship deal. So that's a sponsorship deal. Bottom bouncers have been hot lately. It has been a viable pattern lately. Okay. And for me, it'll be something like this likely if I'm looking for anything this morning. I'm probably looking at something like that if I can get an entry like this. All right. Bounce back to VWAP sort of idea. I don't know. That's the idea, at least for me. Targets VWAP high a day, pre-market highs, right? Try to get 1 to 4, 1 to 5, 1 to 6 there. I'll have eyes on it. GPAC, another bottom bouncer on the scan. Lower volume. There's not a ton of volume actually on this morning. It's kind of weird in terms of small cap. GPAC looks like a recent IPO or uplisting. Gamer Pakistan. Okay. SBET, Sharplink Gaming as well, right? SBET. I think they did a recent split. They were one of the ones that went to zero recently. Sub-zero, you guys, on SBET. They did a split, haven't ran. Now they're kind of perking. GPAC Gamer Pakistan. Just wondering if these are kind of simps at the moment. Gaming stocks as well. IGC. They were a weed stock, right? What's their PR? Preclinical trial shows reduces plaque and Alzheimer's on IGC. Nice little perk there. That PR just came out recently, so maybe watch that as well. 51 in the float, it says. OTLK, bigger float, 130 mil here. Also a bottom bouncer. When I'm looking at my scan, you guys, in the morning, when I'm looking at my scan, I'm looking for patterns. I'm looking for sectors. What sectors are moving? What catalysts are moving stocks? Okay, what are the price ranges? I can tell you right now, 4, 5, right? 5 of my top 7 of my percent gainers here are stocks that are under 50 cents. Now, that may not be what it ends up like at the end of the day, but it does tell me what we've already known in the pack for quite a while with my students, which is bottom bouncers have been hot lately, okay? So kind of watching that first single. Yeah, I see ENSC start popping up as well. We've got ENSC here when they did their last split, do a little daily chart analysis. Did their last split in March. Trading at $1. Float says is 3. FDA breakthrough therapy designation granted for one of their drugs. Thoughts on DWAC and fun? What I'm looking for is pullbacks on them. First green days after some first red days and stuff like that, if anything. That's what I'll be watching. Okay. Anyways, my first trade this year was BFRG. My only trade I've taken so far was an overnight on BFRG from the 340s. I sold it into the 450s and 460s the next day. Nice, really nice first trade back. Unfortunately, didn't have the foresight or the patience to get through more of the move. Today, BFRG is gapping down for now, right? They're gapping down. I'm still watching them at some point for a first green day, right? These guys have been very tricky. So I'm actually wondering if 6 is going to hold. If not, we'll be watching kind of 550 and 5. But have patience on that one. Again, we've got DWAC, fun, right? Fun perking through highs. That one shook me out yesterday. That was my second trade. We've got SBET and BETS, both on the scan for some reason. Both of those are super dilutive. We'll have to look into the filings in a little bit. BETS just did a split recently. CYN, another bottom bouncer. OTLK, another bottom bouncer. Obviously, Rumble. Bets and SBET. We know Plug is EV. Kind of an interesting scan, right? Kind of an interesting scan. Not all too much on it this morning. Questions, tickers. I'm stoked to be back, y'all. I'm stoked to be back. Very stoked to be back. And this year is going to be next level. Tell you what. Tomorrow, I'm heading to LA. Is anyone going to be in LA tomorrow for Traders for a Cause? For their little pop-up in Venice? I'll be there. I'll be flying in tomorrow. RVSN, that's right. Good move yesterday. Held up nicely. Reverse split pump. One of the best strategies. I was swinging this from the low ones. I sold it end of December. So I didn't make it to this part of the pump, unfortunately. Nice move yesterday, right? Tried to gap up early this morning. Is gapping up. Okay, sorry. Is gapping up nicely. So RVSN working on a day 2, worth a watch, in my opinion, as well. They're pretty dilutive, but they've got this breakout level in the 250s here, 240s, 250s, which is also the post-split breakout is in the 260s, which is usually a pretty key level on these splits. And you can see they're already gapping over those levels. Sorry, they're going to be gapping to 3. Damn. Okay. So this is gapping over the breakout level. The only buy for me on this morning, y'all, on something like RVSN, is a pullback towards yesterday's highs of the 250s. That would be the idea for me on something like this. Okay. We have got, next week, we've got our Wolfpack retreat. It's like 40 or 50 of us heading up to Park City to go snowboarding and trade for 2 or 3 days. So that should be awesome. Can't wait to see you guys out there. Again, we'll be announcing everything kind of later this week in terms of boot camps for the year and our schedule and stuff like that. So this would be kind of the idea for me on RVSN if I'm dip buying it this morning. It'd have to look kind of ugly. Sorry, that's not it. That's not the idea, y'all. This would more so be the idea, like this sort of area. Okay. Even got some support from Premarket there, so. Oh, you can't see that. Of course. First stream of the year. Y'all gotta forgive me. First stream of the year. Yep, we'll be coming to the East Coast for sure. Evax, random pop into the open right now. Random pop. They dropped hard. They did a split and dropped hard yesterday. 6 to 3. Now they've gone from 3 to 6. Pretty much. So there's nothing there for me. They did a split yesterday. Okay. Stupid. Just people chasing a recent split. It's really annoying. We're working on that living large. I actually was speaking to my team about that yesterday. We'll be getting that sorted. All right, my friends, the market is open. Make sure you smash that like. We are back. We're going to be doing a lot of YouTube this year for you guys in terms of video lessons and all that good stuff. Those interested in the pack, rwtrades.com. I do morning webinars. That's about where we're about to go right now. Every single morning, live trading every single day. So that's what we're going to be doing. If you're one of my wolves, we'll be meeting in my stage here on Discord here in a few seconds. If you're not, thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. Stay safe. Okay, stay safe out there. Mind your risk. Get that good risk reward. I know we didn't have a lot of time this morning, but we'll be streaming a lot more this year. So if you've enjoyed the morning pre-market prep, it's good to be back. Make sure to smash that like. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys want to see this year. Love you all. Again, it's really good to be back. I really, really appreciate the support and the messages while I was dealing with, my dad's final days. So I really, really appreciate you guys. Everyone stay safe out there. We will catch you guys next week. Every single Tuesday, we're doing pre-market prep. We used to do them Mondays, but Mondays, I like to let things shake. My trading on Mondays isn't very frequent. Tuesdays, Wednesdays are my most frequent trading days. So that's the idea. Thank you guys so much. We'll catch you guys next week. The rest of you, I will catch you guys in the main stock chat, in Wolf Stage in Discord for live trading webinar. All right, my friends. Thank you guys so much. Everyone stay safe. We will catch you guys soon.